Hello, hello, hello. You're back. I'm so excited. It's going to be a really good and easy day today, so stay tuned. Welcome to Thursday, people, and welcome to my Thrival Tribe. If you haven't met me before, my name is Lexi Tommy, and this is my Thrival Guide. Every Thursday, I sit down and I talk to you about how to get your life together. It's a fun little channel on adulting, and it's going to make your whole day, your whole week, your whole life just run so much more smoothly and easily. You're going to love it. So keep watching today and subscribe below so that you can keep coming back every Thursday as we discuss topics and tips that create structure and ease to everyone's day. Why do it alone when you can put your feet up and let somebody figure it all out for you? So today is April 8th, and spring always hits me right in the minimalism. Winter is done, and it's a perfect time to just purge and clean and wipe down and reorganize everything for a fresh new start. We are entering a whole month of minimalism on this channel. And of course, you're going to want to follow along with us every Thursday, but I have a few surprise bonus videos coming up too. They're going to cover tips and tricks to help everything run more efficiently and smoothly in your home too. This whole channel focuses on minimizing and streamlining everything to run more effectively. And last week we talked about what minimalism really is and why on earth you should even bother looking at it. If you missed that video, I'll link it below so you can catch up on all the news. But in short, minimalism offers you time and space, and it clears out your stuff so there's less time spent managing your home's inventory. And really, it creates a mindset change, a whole mindset change that prevents you from adding and gaining clutter back again. It's all about identifying what you do not need in your life anymore. Get it out of here. Clear it all out. And today we're going to focus on just one closet that will equal 2 clean spaces in my home. Purging it, organizing it better, to use up what you have already and make better use of your space and create a better system for your family that keeps things much more well organized as time goes on. That closet that may take you, 45 minutes to an hour to purge now, with a quick tidy here and there every couple of months, may only take you 15 minutes next time. In this case in particular, I'm showing you what happens in the shift. So the shift in your home can happen anytime there's a change. For us, it was a kitchen and a shift in where each thing kind of goes. Once you change one space, it seems to shift the next and the next and the next. So when you're a minimalist, you really have to reevaluate where you're putting everything and how you're organizing it to make best use of your space. And that will change over time. It will lead you to the next space and the next space and the next space. It's just kind of the nature of the beast. It's a natural process of it. Just be open to that in minimalism. Know that it's going to come and know that you'll have the opportunity to hit that space next so that you're not distracted as you go along. That natural progression, it's gonna be your buddy, it's gonna be your friend, it's going to guide you to the next space and the next space and provide encouragement along the way, because as you go, you'll go back to those spots and you'll feel this ease in that space, that it's clean and organized and you know what's going on, you know where everything is and where everything needs to go. And it's just such motivation to just keep going over and over again. As I said, we have been renovating our kitchen lately, and we're not quite done, but we are dang close. And now it's time to start putting stuff back in and reorganizing to our new home system. I will do complete videos on the whole kitchen renovation and the whole kitchen organization later and in months to come. But for now, we are going to just tackle one cupboard, which actually also tackles one closet where that stuff currently is. And that space in particular has got like 0 to no time in the course of the day over the last couple of months. So it definitely needs to be just touched up, re-decluttered, reorganized, and repurposed. And that space is our linen closet that holds all of our medicine and first aids. It's the perfect space to start, and it's kind of the perfect space for you to start too, because it's like a mini minimalism challenge, because people do not regularly go through their medicine cabinets or all of their medicines, put them all in one spot, see what they have. The things seem to migrate all over the house. And since building the kitchen, I always designed it to have one cupboard for those supplies so that everything can be in one spot. And it was in one spot in our house, but that was in the linen closet. And I found that things migrated downstairs. So when I'm going to go do the space, I previously tossed everything into baskets. So I had a first aid basket, I had an essential oils basket, natural products, I had a kids basket, and then I also had a medicines basket. And in that medicine basket, I kind of organized things with like Ziploc bags or just threw the containers in. And so if you needed something that was like a strange cold medicine or whatever, you would go and look in that basket first. But as I'm shifting things now, I'm not just gonna like take my macro organizational system and put it into the cupboard, because it really wasn't working for us anymore. There was a period of time where it really did, but now we've kind of shifted and moved from that. So now it's more of like, I need to be able to see what I have and access it in a more accessible spot that is one spot. It's also really important to go through medicines and all of the first aid supplies that you have to ensure that you have a fresh inventory that is not expired, it's not damaged in any way, it's up to date, but you also have stuff in every category so you know if you're out of something. So it's an absolutely great place to start your mini minimalism project. So gone are the days where there was like a tiny little glass medicine cabinet over top of a toilet or over top of a sink. Our spaces have really changed a lot over the years, and as a result, I just kind of found that we acquired medicines for everyone in the house. My husband has terrible allergies, so he has a whole bunch of allergy medicine, and my kids, they required special medicine. They couldn't have adult stuff, and we do a lot of natural products as well as like over the counter. So you might ask, if I'm practicing minimalism, why is there any closet that needs to be reorganized? There's a natural acquiring of stuff, even if you're keeping tabs on it. There's gifts, there's things people give to you, people purchase things and toss them in. Not everyone in our household is conscious of the amount of stuff that we have, and so it just kind of gets tucked into one spot. You have to do a regular maintenance if you're going to practice minimalism, because stuff naturally progresses into the home. So this is our linen closet, but although it looks like a very full closet jam-packed full of stuff, it actually houses several categories in our home. It's all of our medicines, all of our natural products, all of our essential oils, all of our towels, all of our extra like shampoos and conditioners, hair care and body products, personal care items. So we have things like a foot spa up at the top, and it's all of our bed sheets, pillowcases, extra blankets, and linens as well. So it holds a lot. But even though it holds a lot, it can get messy if you're not careful. So a regular re-decluttering is essential. So this video in particular is a really good example of minimalistic checkpoints and upkeep. So let's get to it. Step 1, take a look at the space that you're going to put the new inventory in. Where is it going to live? Look at the size and the dimension. For us, it's these cabinets here. They are new cabinets. And I'm choosing a spot for regularly used products that is clearly accessible, that can be organized, that can be kept all in one spot, and that you can see everything that you have. So they are going to be perfect. I'm looking at the shelves in particular. I'm measuring the distance and the width so that I know exactly what containers are going to fit, because I'm planning to use like a little shelf system, but also I'm planning on using totes that I already have, as many as I already have. Step 2, go get all the medicine, all the first aid stuff, all the vitamins, all the essential oils, everything that's going to be housed. Go get it all from all the different nests that I've acquired all over the house. It's just like a mini Marie Kondo method, but you're getting just the medicines, just the essential products, and just the products that are natural and things you would use as first aid. Go grab them all and plop them all in one spot so you can really see what you have. It's going to make it so much easier to sort out. Step 3, get a proper sorting space. Find a large space that's wide open that you can sort. For me, I chose in our area that's now our dining room space, and it's nice and long so I can spread out. Step 4, get your equipment. Now, equipment is kind of like a word for it, because it's like a garbage can, a recycling bin. You can get bags for sorting or boxes for sorting. I personally have these bins already, so I'm going to be using those. But I'm also going to be using these baskets. I don't know if you guys have some of these. These are things I love. They're in my love products, but they just kind of open up. They're nice and soft, and you can fill them up. They hold a ton of stuff. They're nice soft handles, and they're nice and light, and they hold everything. And so then afterwards, you just fold them up and they slide right into the closet, just like that. Mine were a set of 2, and I got them from Costco for 13 bucks. This one's huge. The other one's just kind of smaller, and they are perfect for organizing days like this. But regularly, the smaller one lives at the top of my staircase, and the bigger one lives either on the landing or at the bottom of my staircase. And I'll talk about them more in my daily and weekly cleaning tips that I'm going to do a video on later. But spoiler alert, these baskets are some of the most used items in my whole home. In my previous videos, I had talked about never having empty hands. If you're going upstairs anyways, you might as well grab your husband's hoodie off the chair and your son's stuffy and your son's iPad and tuck away your daughter's art projects into the art cabinet on your way by. And as you're going upstairs, you're putting everything away. It's the way that I keep my surfaces and my spaces clean and clutter-free. And then these little soft baskets, they are my end of the day routine. So throughout the day, if I'm not headed upstairs or I haven't headed upstairs yet and there's things that I need to take up, I will tuck things in as I find them into the baskets, and I will either take them up and put everything away. I'll take both, like the one from the top of the stairs and the one from the bottom of the stairs, up with me, and I will put things away as I go, or I will send my daughter to go and do the same, or my kids to go and do the same. And it just keeps everything neat and tidy and tucked away and in its spot. And they're cute. Like, they make the clutter and the mess look adorable. I mean, for real. So if you don't have these floppy bins though, don't worry. Like I said, bags, boxes, extra totes, they all help for sorting. You're only gonna have them in for a second. Next, start your sort. No matter what space I'm sorting, the sort always seems to go in the same pattern. Remove the garbage and throw it out. Recycle any plastics and papers. Take out any items that do not belong. Take out anything that is broken or ill-fitting or has lost its purpose. In this case with medicines and first aid material, I'm taking out like damaged medicines, you know, like if they're like a leaky bottle or a pill has popped out of its packaging or whatever and it's spoiled. I'm also taking out any expired medicines, any unused prescriptions. And just a note, if you have medications that haven't been used or you have prescriptions that haven't been used, put them in another category to take to any pharmacy and they will dispose of them in a safe way so that they don't end up in our water supply. Then, step 6, set up an organizational system to sort and organize the rest. In order to do this, I prefer to look around the house for organizational totes and boxes and storage that I have already. So I, in particular, am using these ones from my son's Montessori activities. I had some extra ones, so I'm using those from there. And then these other ones I did buy from Dollarama. They were $2 a piece. And so these ones were more of like a shoebox style. So I in particular have this type from my son's Montessori supplies, and he had some extra ones. So I'm going to use that for this project. And I just so happened to measure, and it seems like I'm going to be able to stack these 3 kind of longer, narrower ones and 2 kind of more of the shoebox style ones on top of each other on each shelf. So it's going to work perfectly. Next, I'm going to start the grab and go system. So I have an organizer that's full of like shelves and these little pull-out drawers. And so that's our quick grab and go system. So in the first one, I'm going to put children's medicines and like the medicine supplies. So like the little cups that come with it for dispensary, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put in like regular prescriptions and just like my husband's quick and grab allergy medicines and pain medication. Oh Lordy, we know that if anyone with kids, you must have your headache medication like ready at all times because you never know. So that's going to be the second grab and go drawer, just so that it's easy to grab. And then the third one is going to be all of our daily vitamins. Next, I created clear totes of the other categories. I've labeled them, and the reason I want to go with clear is so I can flip them and clearly see what I have. What was happening with the macro system of throwing it all into baskets was I was coming home with a cold and going to the store to get cold medicine because I thought I was out and didn't have any. And then I'd come home and maybe a week or 2 later, I'd realize, oh great, now I have 3 of the same kind of medicine. So it was happening all the time. It's really wasteful. Medicines are extremely expensive and they expire quick. So you don't want to have a lot of anything in that regard. So now I have a clear tote dedicated just to colds and flus, so I can see exactly everything I have for them. I have a tote for stomach upset. I have a tote for ears, nose, and eyes, like all kinds of eye drops and stuff like that. And lastly, I have a tote entitled like braces, but really it's like finger splints and tensor bandages and little butterfly clips and things like that. Things that are braces and wrist support and like knee braces and things like that, just for extra like musculatory system support. And that's it, nice and clean, a fresh start. And I can see everything I have. That's what I love the most. So I'm not going to overbuy, I'm not going to be wasteful. And I know that there's going to be somebody out there that's thinking, oh man, well, this is taking up much more room. It's not really. The plastic totes themselves are taking up a minimal amount of room compared to what it would be if I were to spend so much more money accumulating all these new medications that I already have just because I couldn't see them. And see, there you go. It's just like a quick, simple, easy, fast little dance with minimalism. And I know that that's something that you can do quite quickly and you can feel successful and productive in doing it. And it'll give you a taste of just exactly what I'm talking about, this whole minimalism category this month. And that's it. I thought it was gonna be one, but really when you look at it, it's 2 areas of my home, completely organized and looking so different. Tackle 15 to 20 minutes of this minimizing task every day of this month, and you will not believe where your space is going to end up. It's going to be a whole new home, I promise you. And all it will take is 1 cabinet, 1 drawer, 1 closet to start it off, and away you go. You're going to have so much fun looking back at what you have accomplished and feeling successful and motivated to keep going. I support you, and I love the changes that you are considering making. And if no one has told you yet today, I am proud of you. They say it takes a village, and now you have one. And if this video helped you, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. It will keep me coming back every Thursday with more helpful content for you. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And that's it for today. I want to say thank you for popping by. Welcome, Thrivers, to my Thrival Tribe. We'll see you soon.